According to a new report from Rolling Stone, Donald Trump desperately wants to go ahead and tell everybody that he is definitely running for president again in 2024. And, according to sources close to him who spoke to Rolling Stone, he wants to do it not just in Florida. He wants to do it geographically close to the governor's mansion here in the state of Florida as a way to, quote, assert dominance over Florida's Republican Governor Ron DeSantis. Because as everybody knows, DeSantis is Donald Trump's #1 competition right now for that 2024 presidential nod. And if DeSantis runs, that's going to make things a little harder for Donald Trump. And DeSantis, of course, is out there testing the waters, so they say. So what better way to put him in his place than to go literally near his home and make your big grand announcement before anybody else is able to make theirs, and that's key to this, that you are in fact running for president once again. DeSantis is going to be caught flat-footed, right? What's he going to do at that point? You made the announcement, he's right down the street from you, he's going to have to come out and say, I support you. Reporters are going to ask him that question. Hell, he may even be in attendance at the event as a sign of, brotherhood there. But I got to tell you, politically speaking, just, strategy-wise, this is smart. I'm going to give them credit for this. Whoever, came up with this idea for Donald Trump, that is smart. You want to take out your closest political, competition here. That's a good way to do it. But Trump has also, according to these sources, said some other things about DeSantis that are actually very similar to the things that I have said about DeSantis in the past as well. And that is, let me just read this here. He's commented on, quote, how terrible DeSantis was at public speaking and commanding an audience, lacking in so much charisma, and he's so boring that Florida Republicans would leave Ron immediately for Trump. Now, I have not necessarily mentioned the charisma thing because I don't care about that. I think that's a stupid talking point. But the speeches. Whenever Ron DeSantis gets up at a podium, whenever he's in front of a crowd, a camera, whatever it is, his voice quivers. Now, I've pointed that out in the past as well. He seems scared. And the few times he's actually been confronted at any kind of event like this, anything that gets him a little bit flustered, he turns red. And he gets angry, and you can sense that anger, and then he gets even more flustered, which makes him more angry. He's not good at public speaking. The reason Republicans obviously flock to him right now is because, he's enacting a lot of far-right legislation here in the state of Florida. It's gaining him a lot of brownie points. But when you put him on a stage, the man absolutely falls apart. He is Marco Rubio 2.0, right? Rubio was supposed to be the savior of the Republican Party, 10 years ago. But instead, they realized, even though he does every good little thing Republicans are supposed to do, you put him in front of a camera, the man falls apart and looks like he's about to cry. Ron DeSantis is no different. The thought of Ron DeSantis being the Republican nominee does in fact concern me. But I'm also fairly optimistic that he wouldn't make it to that point. If he has to go up on a debate stage against people that are hostile to him, he's not going to survive that. He absolutely will not. I've been watching DeSantis. I've been paying attention. I've seen the press conferences. I've seen the hecklers. And I don't think he has it in him. Trump, on the other hand, can handle those things because, he gets mad, but he gets mad in a way that gets everybody mad. And we've seen that. He's technically, been sued for that. So that's one thing that Trump has over DeSantis. And believe it or not, that could end up being the deciding factor in the minds of a lot of Republican voters. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.